Hey Matthew, what's up? It's me, Stan. Hopefully you're doing alright. I was just gonna say something about this whole situation, looking back into it, like that we had this argument and all that stuff. I think, here's something that you have to realize, okay? When you are going out and streaming and you're making YouTube videos and you're, going out in the public, there's certain way you need to realize how you need to treat people who come your way. People who are either people who are just viewing your content and just going as you finish streaming, versus people who are actually, sticking up with you and talking to you on Instagram and helping you out and coming to you when you feel bad and kind of like you have to distinguish those kind of people. You have to kind of like recognize them, and you have to kind of like uh, not degrade them, I should say, or whatever you want to call it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, declassify them. Like, oh, thank you for your help, thank you for this, thank you for that, thank you for free support, thank you for this, but you're just a viewer. That kind of hurts, and that kind of, first of all, represents you as, it's not the boundaries, as you say, it represents you as completely being ignorant and being selfish and careless. And that presents you as if you just care about viewers and subscribers and, or support that you get, from people in order to get high, in order to get like, by getting high, I mean getting like, some kind of status on Twitch, for example, getting a affiliate on, Twitter, Twitch, or getting a play button on YouTube or whatever else, I think that you should recognize, as I already said, you should recognize the people who come your way, in the sense of actually becoming your friends. And this is something that you're lacking. This is something where you completely misunderstand. Because, like, as you said yourself, for example, Jace, right? All this story that happened to Jace and all that stuff, and then you came to me and shared, what happened to Jace. I mean, and you being there for him, that's what you should do to others, actually, who come your way as well. Not just Jace. Jace is not the only person in the world. I'm not saying that you should ditch Jace and, just, not talk to them, to him. No, I'm not saying that. I'm talking to Jace, Jace is my friend too, and I really feel like, really bad for stuff that happened, but I really appreciate that he has friends like me and you and maybe some other people, and that he's accepted into circle of friends, like, you know what I'm saying, like playing, chatting, getting involved, not getting left out and all that stuff. And I really think that this is a good thing. But you should not forget about other people who come your way too. The fact that you're saying, well, I've known Jace for a while, and I knew someone for just 2 months, uh, that should not matter. That should not matter. If in these 2 months, a person that you got to know showed, you revealed themselves to you as person caring, friendly, kind, supportive, then there should be no questions asked, and no doubts that that person came into your life, not just only as a Twitch viewer, but as also a friend. And that's something that you simply have to realize, Matthew. And I wish you realized it one day. The boundaries that you say, this is my boundaries, no. The boundaries should be wise. Boundaries should be like, I don't know, you don't give out your phone number right away if you meet someone. You don't give out your last name, for example, if you meet someone right away, or whatever the boundaries might be. But last name is fine because last name is repeated, like, you know. But I'm saying, like, there's some personal stuff, some personal information that you keep private, and this is going to be your boundaries, like social security, like credit card number, maybe your address, your street address, whatever. You keep it private. But as far as adding someone on a public, free, made specially for that purpose, Discord, or talking to them on Discord, especially when the person says that they have vision disability, for example, like I do, right? You should respect that. I mean, they respected you when you went through tough times. Now you should respect them back. For example, in my case, you should have respected me when I said, "Hey, Matthew, I'm glad to chat with you on Twitch, but I'd rather talk to you on Discord when possible because of my vision problem." It sounded like you didn't care. It sounded absolutely you didn't care. You know, maybe you just didn't realize that, but I'm not blaming you. I'm not saying you're a terrible person. I'm not trying to be toxic, as you said. Who was toxic in that situation? No offense, but it was you. I explained it to you. I laid it out to you. I never yelled at you. I never called you names. I never did anything. I just showed you that you simply ignoring the fact that I'm visually impaired. You're ignoring that fact. And yes, my mistake was that I kind of spazzed out in the Twitch chat. That I was kind of kind of mentioned all that stuff in it. But that's how I felt. But even though I should have go to for example, Instagram and tell you that, I shouldn't have say it in public chat, the stream. But yeah, I'm sorry for that. But you should have realized in how I feel. I told you the story, what's been going on. And I had the reason to behave the way as I behaved because I got tired of it. I simply got tired of people playing with my feelings all the time, people using and abusing me all the time. I'm simply tired of that, And I shared it with you, not with like, oh, I'm tired of you two using me that way. No, I shared that with you as with a friend, so you could understand what I've been going through. But you seem not to understand it at all. Because otherwise, you would not have blocked me and you would not have create all this thing about me, or you're just going to stalk me, or you're just going to harass me, or that thing, blah, blah, blah. I'm not trying to harass you. I mean, going back to the Best Buy situation, let's say the different situation was different. Somebody blamed you falsely for something at Best Buy, and you got fired. I mean, wouldn't you want to appeal and say, hey, I didn't do it? Hey, it was not my fault. I didn't do it. I don't know what this person is talking about. I mean, wouldn't you try to appeal that? Yeah, certainly. Certain things we appeal. Final grade. If you didn't deserve that final grade that you got, you appeal it. And that's normal. That's not called stalking or harassing. It's called appealing, right? So what happened with me and you started blaming me for things, and I said that this is not true, but you didn't hear me out. You blocked me. I went to my other account and tried to fix it, try my best to fix it, but you didn't want to listen. So I mean, sorry, I didn't want to. I didn't want to make it seem like I'm harassing you, but I was not harassing you, man. So I mean, it's up to you, dude. If you're that kind of person, if you're a harsh, careless, selfish, toxic person, then that's one thing. But if you're not that, if you're not a jerk, if you're not toxic, if you're not selfish, if you're not careless, as you said, I'm careless and selfish. Dude, I care about you more than you care about me. I care about people more than they care about me. I care when I run a Minecraft server, I care about that server being 24/7 more than people care for me sometimes. And then they come to my way and say, oh, I'm leaving you because the server was down. And I said, Well, the server was down because the modem was down, and I went I went to Best Buy to exchange the modem. It takes time. It takes time to set it up. So I had to, call Comcast when I had Comcast and set it up. It takes time. It takes time to reinstall operating system when I had to reinstall. When the server was in maintenance, it takes time. So you're just hating me because I'm caring for you. I'm buying all these parts. I'm buying, trying to get the server up and running, and you're just spilling hate on me. You know what I'm saying? And that's been going on and on and on and on. People came and used me for server and games and all that stuff, and that's annoying. That's super annoying. And then after all, I became I'm the one who's toxic. I'm the one who's a jerk. I'm the one who's careless. I'm the one who's selfish. It doesn't sound right. It's called using and abusing, simply. So I just shared it with you. Hopefully you put your thoughts together, rethink the whole situation. Maybe unblock me. Maybe we can talk on Discord about, no, not Discord, maybe Instagram if you want, about that, and then we can find a solution, and become friends again. Certainly, you seem like a nice guy, and it's just the little things that you misunderstood and created the whole thing. So yeah, just let me know once you hear this message. Unblock me, talk to me, whatever. I'm free to talk. I'm not hating you. I'm not gonna, yell at you if you talk to me. I don't bite. I'm a Christian person. I'm pretty sure you're a Christian, as you said, but I don't remember if you're a Christian or not. But it should not matter to me in order to become friends with you. I mean, it matters. In your life it matters, if you're Christian or not Christian. Do you want to go to heaven? Do you want to go to hell? Where do you want to go? That matters. But I mean, if you're not a Christian, I'm not going to say, oh, because you're not Christian, you're not my friend. I'm not going to say that. That's what I mean. But yeah, man, just wishing you all the best. Be safe, and hopefully we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.